So, I know you guys are excited about this episode. Last year was a really eventful one for Tesla, especially with updates on the Model S and X and news about the upcoming Pi phone and the Tesla bot. So, what about this year, right? Well, this is going to be the year of Tesla, and there is a lot to talk about the latest updates. And just like you, I'm excited too. Hey folks, hope you are all doing good. Welcome to Tech United, a place where we bring tech and people closer together. Excited enough? What are you waiting for? Subscribe, like, share, and click on the notification bell to get the latest news and updates on Tesla, Apple, SpaceX, and more. Yeah, as we were speaking, the company has a lot in store for its beloved audience for 2022. So, first, in today's episode, we will be looking at the upcoming updates in Tesla EVs. Let's take the new Model 3 for 2022. This year, Tesla has made numerous differences to the Model 3, including its pricing and performance ingredients. Tesla doesn't care about production year-end and producing enhancements based on it. Instead, they constantly introduce modern features and modifications throughout the year as they are prepared for production. The Model 8 evolved to be Tesla's first high-volume car and is now rated as the best-selling electric car globally. The model had been overshadowed by other models in the Tesla lineup, like the Model S, Model Y, etc. The good old Model 3 is still one of the best in the consumer's market. Currently, single-motor rear-wheel drive and dual-motor all-wheel drive configurations are for sale. And if you are a big fan of speed, don't skip the performance model that can gallop from 0 to 100 km per hour in just 3.3 seconds. Since its release in 2017, the Tesla Model 3 has been a car that existed with the phrase Tesla for everyone. That really meant that the car was inexpensive, easy to maintain, and providing maximum comfort and performance possible. While Tesla maintained such a name for the car, recent updates might seem a bit uncomfortable, especially with the pricing. But even though there are many things the new Model 3 could offer, the Tesla Model 3 Standard Range Plus, formerly the de facto base model, was reinstated by an untitled base rear-wheel drive Model 3 trim. We can consider this amendment a good one, as the previous name was a bit unwieldy and the new one seemed alright. Besides, those who weren't around for the first launch of the Model 3 would have no idea what the Plus was referring to. So now the base variant is solely the Model 3, and it's under RWD, or rear-wheel drive. And if you guys are looking for dual motors, you could go for the long-range or performance versions. In fact, most of the updates occurred in the rear-wheel drive model, and we'll go through it one by one. There isn't much to look for from the exterior, as the car is pretty much the same. Other than that, the first thing you can notice from the configurator is that the range has gone up. With an EPA-estimated 272 miles of span, the base Model 3 provides a 10-mile boost on a single charge than the Standard Range Plus. But the new Model 3 is said to have a sluggish acceleration, with a 0 to 60 mile/hour time of 5.8 seconds when contradicted to 5.3 seconds for the bygone Standard Range Plus, which is strange. While its top speed is placed at 225 km per hour, powered by its single rear-mounted electric motor. That's all with the Model 3. Why don't we take the new Model Y? The Model Y took over as soon as it hit the markets. The car took over the entire EV market. And coming to the new updates, let's first take the case of cosmetic differences. Although the new car looks visually similar to the older one, we can expect some new color variants to the new Tesla Model Y. The colors of a car are like beauty. It is in the eye of the beholder. Tesla said the Model Y might arrive in two recent shades, crimson red and deep blue. The new German plant at Berlin is convinced to be furnished with a state-of-the-art paint shop, which will attain an extraordinary color depth. This is a fine improvement from the current basic 5-color recommendation: the white, black, blue, red, and gray. There are also reports that there might be a third all-new color, a camouflage-like color. Why don't we take a look at the car's interiors, right? Glancing at the interiors, the center console of the Model Y has been changed from being glossy to matte gray texture, giving it a far cleaner look, and it does not leave any more dust or fingerprint marks on it. It features built-in induction phone chargers as well. The new car furthermore comes with a heated steering wheel and auto-dimming mirrors. In contrast, only the rearview mirrors came with the auto-dimming facility. We know what you guys have been thinking, so what's up with the juice, right? Looking towards the performance part, the all-new 2022 Tesla Model Y will probably continue with the same powertrain as its predecessor. It will be powered by a twin-motor setup, which will deliver 346 horsepower along with 389 pound-feet of torque. A one-speed automatic transmission will continue to be the same in all the trims. The top speed that this car can attain is 155 miles per hour, which is extraordinary in terms of a fully electric module. Now, speaking about its acceleration power and top speed, we should say that it gives you an impression which we usually see in gas-powered performance cars. It can achieve the speed of 60 miles per hour in just 4.8 seconds only, whereas the performance trim finishes it in a mere 3.5 seconds, which is insane. Okay, let's bring in the cavalry. There's the new Model S, X, the Cybertruck, and the possible Semi appearing on the scene. The fresh Model S Plaid is very much identical to its previous generation, and it's a whole power-packed hatchback sedan, but a more re-energized version. The Plaid Edition is a performance rendition of the Model S, powered by a triple-motor powertrain, and several other cosmetic changes were made to the new vehicle. And about the Model X Plaid, the new car, just like the Tesla Model S, is furnished with a fully redesigned battery module and packs. They further upgraded the drivetrain. The Plaid version comes with 3 electric motors, faster charging capability, which attains and keeps up longer at 250 kilowatts at superchargers, and other components like a lithium-ion 12-volt auxiliary battery and heat pump. The updated Plaid powertrain, which happens to be the same powertrain that is powering the Tesla Model S Plaid, which happens to be the world's fastest production car right now. The new Model X Plaid will feature a few minor exterior and interior design updates. The Plaid variant is a lot more exciting to drive because of its 1,020 horsepower produced by the 3-motor setup. This SUV can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just less than 2.5 seconds, which is insane. You get about 313 miles of range on a single charge with the Model X Plaid when it comes to range. In fact, the Model X satisfies the buyers who always wanted the space and luxury of an SUV over the frugal crossover Model Y. Looking aside, we also see the coming of 2 new models, the Tesla Semi-Truck and the Model 2, which are to be disclosed. And the next 2 most anticipated arrivals in the scene are the Tesla Cybertruck and the Roadster 2.0. These 2 have been rocking the internet for 2 years since their disclosure on the stage, and we all are here in 2022 waiting for its arrival. That's all about the EV part. What do you want to see next? Yup, we know what you guys are thinking. At the company's AI Day in August 2021, Elon Musk announced a humanoid robot designed to help with those redundant, tedious tasks people hate doing. The so-called Tesla bot is in its making. Just like you, we all are waiting eagerly for its arrival. That's great news for lazy humans like us, right? Everyone is sluggish when it comes to monotonous jobs, so here we have the answer to it too. The next one is the Pi phone. The Tesla smartphone, dubbed the Model Pi or Model P, could be fun and interesting in the current market. Even though the phone's actual renderings or design concepts haven't been released officially by Tesla, at the beginning of 2021, designer Antonio De Rose and his ADR Studio Design Lab had published a concept layout of what a Tesla Model Pi phone might look like. And you know what? It's incredible. So now, you might be getting how the year 2022 is going to be, huh? What do you think about this year and about these updates that Tesla is planning to bring? Suppose you liked today's episode on upcoming updates for 2022. In that case, you might want to watch another video on Tesla Phone Pi specs versus iPhone 13 Pro on the left, or you might like our new video on the huge upgrade in the Tesla bot on the